So hello and welcome to day 8 of the February challenge, which is get ready for the week. So grab yourself your diary, your family, your meal planner, and your weekly planner, and get yourself organised for the week. Let's do this. So as always, I'm not going to show you my weekly planner because obviously it lists my clients that I clean for. However, I have updated it and I have done my meal planning for the week. So that's a really easy one for me because it's already done. So I just need to get a pen and tick off. Get ready for the week. See you tomorrow for day 9, which is bathroom. So hello and welcome to day 9, which is the bathroom. So I don't mean to spend all day doing the bathroom. Just get a timer and spend 5 minutes or even 10. If you need to clean the sink, clean the toilet or do the floor, just do that. If it takes you 5 minutes, so be it. So without further ado, let's go upstairs and clean my bathroom for 5 minutes. So for me, it's all about cleaning the sink because it's looking a little bit grubby and I do need to top up the hand soap and yeah, that needs some limescale remover, and then underneath my toothbrush holder needs sorting. So yeah, let's spray that, give it a couple of minutes and then come back to it. And why is it when you're filming a video that something takes twice as long as it should do? Yes, it took forever to get the soap out of the original packet into the jar. So, when you're cleaning sinks with limescale, always let the limescale remover sit for a good few minutes because otherwise just putting it on and wiping it off, you can't actually get rid of the limescale. So I always say to people, spray this chemical or whatever you're using and walk away and let it get to work and then go back and clean the area that you're cleaning. Now, I was actually struggling to get rid of all the limescale chemical as well as getting rid of the actual limescale. It needed longer. So at some point I will go back and I will put some neat distilled vinegar around the sink and that way it will work. And I finished with time left to spare. Woohoo! And so there you have it. Just 5 minutes got me the sink cleaned and I refilled up the hand soap. So yeah. For me, a full bathroom clean takes me 20 minutes. And I know this because that's my job. I'm a domestic cleaner. So I know that if you've got a bath, a shower, a sink, and obviously the floor, the toilet, it takes about roughly 20 minutes depending on like how much glass there is. So yeah. But anyway, that is just 5 minutes in the bathroom done. I'll see you tomorrow for day 10, which is tackle something. See you then. Bye. So hello and welcome to day 10, which is tackle something. So I'm filming this the next morning because I had such a long day yesterday. However, I did actually tackle something and it wasn't what I had planned. Picture me sitting at my dining room table at lunchtime, eating my lunch, and I happened to stumble across my box of eye drops. And on the front of the eye box drops, it says, for use in the eyes, discard 28 days after first opening. These were issued to me on the 30th of December. Oops, maybe that is why my eyelids have been red and my eyes have been itchy. So, after work, I gathered all the various eye drops I had lurking around the house that needed to go to the chemist, and I went up to the chemist and, well, yeah, I got myself some new eye drops. These are what I used to be on, and I must admit that's why my eyes are watery. I've just done my eye drops. So yes, it wasn't expected. I had planned to actually tackle my paper shredding pile, but actually I was so tired yesterday and so done that actually it took me about 5-10 minutes up at the chemist plus going around the house. So that was day 10 ticked. By the way, this is the bag that I took up to the chemist with me. Join me in a little bit when I do day 11, which is move. Bearing in mind, I'm doing 2 big massive cleans today, but never mind, I'll see you later. Bye. So hello and welcome to day 11, which was actually yesterday, and it was move. So after doing 2 big cleans, they were huge, I then actually went to my local Morrison's to go and get Blue some more cat food. Insert photo here. Now, unfortunately, I had to mute the sound on this video because it had an advert playing in the background. I thought just for safety sake of any copyright infringement. But anyway, here's me showing Blue that I got him his cat food, and I got him 9 sachets because it was 3 for £3, and he absolutely loves these sachets. They're by Encore, and they're tuna fillets with prawns, and he absolutely loves them. So I'm actually saying to him, oh, aren't you so lucky? 9 sachets! You're going to have to make these last. He loves them so much, he's forever sitting by the fridge wanting more. Like, no, you've got to wait till later. That wasn't enough. I also bought him a packet of his favourite treats because he was running low. He loves them so much. Thank you very much, Mum. I love you. You would never think this cat has arthritis when it comes to his meal. And yeah, by the time I got home, I had to do paperwork, and I was so shattered. And I kid you not, for some reason this week, I don't feel like I've got my ducks all in a row. And I just seem to be like, this week. So yeah, I got home absolutely shattered, put Blue's food away, and then got on with paperwork, had some dinner and watched some TV. So kind of my move that I did yesterday was 2 big cleans, and I did nip to Morrison's. So that is day 11 completed. Join me in a minute for day 12, one of the days my brother missed off the original calendar, which is clean windows. As I say, you just need a timer. 5 minutes. If it's just one window, it's one window. So I'll see you in a minute. Bye. So hello and welcome to day 12, which is clean windows. And this was one of the things my brother missed off this template. He added it on. Anyway, to clean windows, what you need is some glass cleaner. I don't like using glass cleaner. I find it smears. So I literally just have a bottle, a spray bottle with water, washing up liquid, and a little drop of white or diluted vinegar. I have a glass cloth as well. I also have a microfiber cloth to buff over at the end. And if you don't want to use cloths, you could use, if you got one of these, I prefer the Karcher ones, but I couldn't afford the Karcher one at the time. So I got one of these from Aldi, and it's got the microfiber bit on it. Or if you don't want to get anything like that and you've got one of these lurking around, use one of these. Or you could literally just do it with cloths, but I find that I get a bit smeary and streaky. So without further ado, and now that my neighbours have finished chatting out the front of my house, I was like, oh, typical. Let's go and clean my lounge windows. So I got everything ready on the windowsill, and then I went to do the windows, and well, I remembered I needed my step stool. Now, I do prefer using my electronic window squeegee thing. However, it is a bit cumbersome and a bit chunky and it gets in the way a bit. So I did try and use the normal window squeegee, but it just left too much water behind, so I preferred to go back to the electric one. I do actually prefer the yellow Karcher window cleaners. They're much easier and lightweight. And that was 5 minutes, and I managed to clean all of those 3 windows. I did afterwards go around and wipe the bottom of those plastic window frames, and of course wipe the muddy paw prints off the windowsill. So there you have it. That's the lounge windows cleaned. Join me tomorrow where we tackle something. It's Project Dad. So, Project Dad is being kept under wraps. So I will see you on Sunday for day 13, which is Tackle Something, day 14, which is Valentine's Day, and day 15, which is Get Ready for the Week. See you then. Bye. So hello and welcome to day 7? No, day 8. So hello and welcome to day 9, which is the bathroom. So